Hi, my name is Elenia Winter, and I'm here with Modern Gardener at the Redview Garden Greenhouse. I'm here with Eric Cook, Greenhouse Coordinator. Eric, can you tell us a little bit about the greenhouse?
Yeah, so the greenhouses are about 15,000 square feet total. There are 4 bays that we run at different temperatures for the different plants. We grow the full spectrum, so anywhere from flowering annuals to tropical interior, all the way to water-wise native plants. We have the best selection of water-wise and native plants in one place. We grow plants for the gardens, the plant sale, all the perennials that we're planting into the garden, plus all the annuals, container plants.
So Eric is about to show us what seedlings they've started and what they have available, and tell us what he recommends for first-time gardeners.
So some of the things that we've started are some of our peppers. So you can see these little seedlings. This is called lipstick. Another one that you've got to get started early is rosemary.
What do you start these in? What medium are they living in right now?
So all of our seedlings are started in a peat and perlite medium. So it's all soilless mix that's sterile and neutral.
Okay. Is it important that it's sterile?
Yeah, it is. When you're starting with seedlings, you want to make sure that you don't get disease into your seedlings and cause dampening off. And so what you want to do is make sure you've got a really clean, sanitary medium to start with.
And dampening off is fungi, is that correct?
Yeah, that's usually a fungus or bacteria that ends up killing the plant as a little seedling. Another thing we're going for the plant cell is we've got these castor beans, and those are one that you can get started early and get a nice plant. For gardeners that want to get going early in the spring, you can always get flowering kales. All the cabbages and kales, broccoli, cauliflower are pretty hardy. We also do a lot of pansies. Even though they're pansies are actually pretty tough. So we've got these little 288 cell tray. Really, you can use an open flat, you can use 6-packs, you can use whatever you want. So basically you can go around and dibble the holes so that you have a little bit of depth for your seeds.
Okay.
And then I'm just going to show you a technique where you can actually use the seed packet too, but you can also use like a piece of paper, fold it, you can put some seeds in there, and then you can tap the seeds in. And that way you can get just 1 or 2 seeds into each cell pretty easily.
Wow.
And that's a good method if you want to do it on the cheap and for beginning people who are seeding.
Cool.
So, and then you just go back through, just lightly cover those cells, and then you'll just want to use a light mister and mist that in.
Awesome.
And that's one way you can seed, and just make sure you label everything so you know which kind of tomato you're going to get or which kind of vegetable you're growing.
Very cool. That looks so easy.
So this is our germination chamber. This chamber essentially keeps the humidity high, and it keeps the temperatures nice and even for the seedlings, which makes it ideal for them to germinate.
Okay.
Then once the leaves emerge, we usually pull them out, get them into the greenhouse so they can get more acclimated to the brighter light and harsher conditions.
Okay.
But these are basically the little babies, and so we treat them with ideal conditions. And
So tiny.
yep, so they're tiny little guys, germinate.
So what temperature does it keep it in here?
So this is right around 70 degrees.
Okay.
So yeah, so that's the germination chamber. So this is the seedling tent. These are all things that we started from seed, and we also, sometimes we use these Petri dishes, and we'll start sensitive seeds in here.
So at home, that would be the equivalent of starting them out on paper towels or...
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, so that'd be a lot like starting them on paper towels, exactly.
Okay.
People at home can use these little clear domes. If you don't have a dome at home, you can also just use a clear plastic bag and put it over it and put some little toothpicks or something to hold up the bag.
Oh, that's a good idea.
On May 11th and 12th, Friday and Saturday before Mother's Day, we'll be having our annual plant sale. A whole range of tomatoes, a selection of peppers, eggplants, like Jerusalem artichokes. Yeah, we have all kinds of stuff.